and I am outside in God's beautiful world. So I figured I'd jump on here, and this week I want to talk to you about not having to prove yourself, that you may feel like you have to in this world, in this society, or to people, or to anything or anyone. But I just wanted to remind you that you don't. You don't have to try to be anything. If you just exist and you just are, you're worthy just as you are. And it is beautiful and precious when you show up in your imperfection, and you show up saying, hey, this is who I am, and I'm goofy or quiet or loud, whatever it is that you are. It's beautiful, and this world needs you as you. So, just a short little conversation while I'm walking in this very beautiful, beautiful place in God's world. Let's get started. So I want you to think back to a time whenever you were first born and you were a kid. You simply existed and you played, and you weren't afraid to go up to people and ask them to be a friend or to borrow their pencils or whatever it was, or their toys. You simply existed, and you didn't live in this fear or these preconception ideas, judgments of what they might say, or what they might do, or if, we live in such a state of fear because of the things we've been through, because maybe somebody didn't choose you, or somebody thought you, or maybe somebody judged you. But the thing is all those voices in your head tell you you're not doing good enough, or that you have to prove yourself, or that this person might think you're weird, or whatever it is, or that you're not worthy. They all just come from the past. They come from other people's voices. That's not your voice, that's the ego trying to protect itself. It's not you. Because deep down, you know who you are. You know your worth. It's about letting go of all those self-limiting beliefs and remembering who you are. If you took a piece of paper and wrote down all of your self-limiting beliefs, you would realize that all of it comes from your past. It comes from the past voices that told you you weren't doing good enough. And their voices, theirs comes from their past conditioning as well. So really, when you release all those self-limiting beliefs and you come down to the core of it, you realize you are worthy just as you are. Just like when you were born, you were worthy. You were born worthy. And just because you made mistakes throughout your life doesn't deem you unworthy at all. Okay, you're still worthy. And we're human. It's just the human life. That's how we learn. That's how we better ourselves, is to make mistakes. To fall and to get back up again. It's so beautiful to live this human life. It really is. So, just because someone that you want to give you attention isn't giving you that attention you want, doesn't deem you unworthy either. Because in the end, other people's lives, other people's opinions of you, it really has nothing to do with you, honestly. It has more to do with them. And that doesn't deem them unworthy. It doesn't deem them evil either, or the villain in your story. It simply means that they have things going on in their lives, and that people are meant to cross your paths, but it doesn't mean they're forever in your lives. It means they were there to teach you a lesson, or to teach you gratitude, or to show you how amazing you are for a limited time sometimes. Sometimes they're meant to be with you forever. But the things that are meant to be with you, they flow. It's not something that you force. It's not something that you try. So if you feel like a connection with someone is being forced, then maybe you just try letting it go and see what happens. Because this life isn't about forcing any attachments at all. This life is simply about enjoying life and learning and appreciating the people you come across and cross paths with. It's meant to be about enjoying the magic of this world and being the alchemist and turning every situation into something that empowers you and empowers those around you. You're worthy just as you are. And you'll hear me say this over and over again in this video, because I really want you to understand that you don't have to convince another I mean, when you go to work, do your best. I'm not saying don't, but I am saying that do it for you. Show up for you. Be there on time when you say you're going to be somewhere for you. This life is a really beautiful life. Life is about appreciating the good and the bad and knowing that none of it really determines your worth, because it's about learning. And when people come in your life, knowing that it's not a reflection of you, and then knowing that to show up, as long as you're showing up as your best every single day, and knowing you can have bad days, you're allowed to have bad days. That's the beautiful thing about life. There's thunder right now, so I think I'm gonna let you go. But if anything, just know that when you look back in the future, you'll realize that that person was special to you because of how they made you feel, but you can make yourself feel that way. And then when the right people come in your life, it's gonna flow so effortlessly. But even the right people are not gonna make you prove yourself. So be goofy. Talk a lot if that's what you do. If you like to express yourself, if you like to hug people, whatever it is, be quiet, respect your boundaries. You don't have to try too hard. Just you being in your own essence is going to attract the right people in your life. I love you, and I'm sending my love and light your way. Know your worth, because you are so beyond worthy. Whoever you are out there, I love you, and I'm sending my love and light your way. Have a beautiful day.